In total, 200 years.
The four of us are more than 200 years.
Competing as part of a relay team, 73-year-old Willy Beckman wasn't going to swim, climb or sail anywhere. But covering 70 kilometres on a bicycle was a walk in the park.
I understood there was a cycling part, and since I'm a former cyclist, I could do the cycling part. Not that I'm really ready for competition. I am a sprinter originally, but I also cycled around Australia, which is 15,000 kilometers, and that put me in Guinness Book of Records. I did that exactly 20 years ago when I was a youngster of 53. It is Jens, Jørgen, Willy and Søren. It had not been done before, and I even have a friend living in Australia, and he said, you'll be eaten by flies or mosquitoes or crocodiles. You can just forget that. So I said, well, I don't think so. Here, it says there, Willy Beckman, Jens Sørensen, Søren Jensen and Jørgen Emil Hansen cycled around Australia in 80 days from 14th July to 1 October 85. So, yes, of course I can cycle 70 kilometers from Mirador del Rio to Playa Blanca.
With Fuerteventura now on the horizon, just 10 kilometres away, it was time for the competitors to replenish and rehydrate as they prepared to go back to the water for stage 4, the sail. Chasing first position in the females individual was Australian Tracy Peacock, just minutes behind Kirsty Jones. Whilst in the men's individual it was Jürgen Coppens who was leading the pack, clocking consistent times in all the previous stages. First to reach the shores of Fuerteventura was kite surfer Juan Martin, who covered the 10 kilometres in an impressive 27 minutes and 50 seconds.
How do you feel?
Very good.
Tired?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, my English is not very good.
No, tu inglés es perfecto.
Sí.
¿Qué tal las olas?
Muy bien. Bueno, teníamos que venir mucho downwind, entonces era un problema. No podía ceñir mucho, no se podía venir muy rápido.
No.
Pero bien.
As they crossed the finish line at Fuerteventura, having covered over 90 kilometres across 3 islands, you could forgive them for getting a little overexcited.
This being the last bit, he was excited, very tired as well. But so far, yeah, so good. Everybody's turning up that should turn up, which is nice. Times-wise, we'll just keep that to ourselves for a minute.
But for one team, their hopes had been turned quite literally upside down.
Apart from the helicopter blowing us over.
I was in to win this one, the females individual, till the helicopter came along.
The helicopter came down, blew us clean out the water. So we're not amused.
So I don't know now, because it was going to be very tight all the time anyway, because she's on a kiteboard. So one can only just hope and pray that it came through.
Ruling that the helicopter had indeed capsized the Hobie Cat, the judges awarded a 10-minute handicap to Tracy. But there was no stopping Kirsty Jones, claiming the fastest time for the females individual, just 1 minute ahead of her rival. In the men's individual, despite fierce competition from all sides, there was no stopping the current number 1, Jürgen Coppens, who, for a second year round, was crowned Las Tres Islas champion. With all the hard work out the way, it was time to down tools, kick back and enjoy the party.
It's just bizarre. We're on Fuerteventura now, and we've gone from one island to another island, up a hill, to the top of one island, to the end of one island, and over to another island.
As the sun sets over Fuerteventura and the Tres Islas draws to a close, it's time for the organisers to stop organising and start entertaining.
anyone who's been involved in organising, involved in taking part, or just being part of the day, just come up and get yourselves a bottle of champagne.